Alright, I've covered the gameplay, the nuts and bolts, and the mechanical workings of Persona 4, but to discuss just the mechanics would be to do the game a horrible disservice. For a game this huge and culturally significant, especially in the wake of its equally massive and downright revolutionary predecessor, you can't just come at it the same way as any old game. As a film student myself, some of the stylistic choices in the presentation of this work just left me salivating. Here are a few of the juiciest.
Now on to some juicy news. The Mayumi Yamano scandal. I'm sure everyone is eager to
First he bags a singer, then he has an affair with a TV announcer on the side. Do chicks really dig politicians?
First off, the setting. I love contemporary works because they're great for underlining exactly what's supernatural and what's not. Sure, you can have a Skyrim full of dragons or a Mass Effect of aliens, but even though those creatures are strange to you, does that disconnect exist within the character of the player avatar? I maintain that there's a huge difference between that and a band of Japanese high school students learning to fight wandering ids inside a plasma television, or Aya Brea minding her own business on the NYPD before everyone starts turning into orange jello in Parasite Eve. Second, the aesthetic itself. I've sometimes described the yellow-heavy presentation as a mustard wonderland, when really the difference between Persona 3's blue-black scheme and P4's yellow-orange mise-en-scène is a result of their environments. The previous game took place in a shadowy, urban atmosphere and had all of the dungeon-crawling action happening during the dark hour between midnight and, well, midnight. While its successor's sun-dappled rural setting and daytime dungeon running present a lighter picture, where the greatest impediment is the all-pervasive fog. And how do you deal with fog? Glasses, apparently. Everyone wearing glasses. Character designer Shigenori Soejima is hereby confirmed for being all about the Meganeko, and I can't say I blame him.
Historical tradition, pride of the town, what a bunch of bullshit!
But more so than anything else, it's the fearlessness of the game that shines through the fog. There's strong language, especially when dealing with shadow selves, because anything less wouldn't convey the sense of drastic departure from the more or less polite figures you've come to know. It's a Megaten game, so the occult will play a large part. Sexuality will be questioned, as will the inherent sexism of society, and Japanese society in particular. And to that end, you'll be hearing honorifics in an otherwise completely English dub. Honey-colored JRPG don't care. This is how you play to your base without condescending, inexplicable bondage. Absolute honesty. Behold the power of television showing you exactly what you want to see and indoctrinating your kids to sing department store jingles.
Every day's great at your Tunis. Every day's great at your Tunis.